Hey there, I'm Stu Gray. This is the Stupendous Marriage Podcast. You ever have this happen, guys, where your wife comes home and she's feeling bad and she starts talking and she's got this problem at work and she's freaking out and you're just like, okay, so here's what you need to do. You need to talk to your boss. You need to tell your coworker they suck. You need to put them in their place, and she gets mad at you for solving the problem. What's up with that? Yeah, sometimes husbands, we just need to listen. Your wife doesn't always want you to solve the problem. Now, that is foreign to all of us men who just want a list. We like to-do lists. It's like, give me the list, bing, 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 send me to the store with the list. I will get everything on the list. I will feel accomplished. I will solve the problem and I will come home. I will have the groceries and you will love me. Okay. Ladies' brains don't work like that. I really think that God does have a sense of humor because we are made completely differently as men and as women. Women love good, deep conversation, right? Their brains are wired left and right hemisphere. They have more connectors between the left and right hemisphere. Guys don't have as many of those connectors between the left and right hemisphere. And another thing that women have, which is an amazing blessing, is this area of the brain where they get great pleasure from deep conversation. Now, for husbands, that area of the brain that gets deep pleasure, well, guess what it is? It's the physical area, right? So guys love sex, and they say that women get almost as much pleasure out of good, deep conversation as guys do from great sex. So think about that, gentlemen. She doesn't always want to hop in bed with you. She wants to have good, deep conversation, and that is so foreign to us as husbands. So here's what you need to do. You need to ask your wife when she's dumping and getting all this stuff out. Hey, honey, do you want me to solve the problem or do you just want me to listen right now? That might be revolutionary for your marriage right there. Okay, that's worth the price of admission right there. You need to empathize with your wife. You need to take her side on things. You need to ask good questions in these conversations to make sure you're engaged, to make sure you're listening, that you are a shoulder to cry on, not necessarily the person who's going to solve all her problems. Yes, it feels foreign. Yes, it feels weird. But it's really going to benefit your marriage, especially if you ask that first question, honey, do you want me to solve this issue or do you just want me to listen right now? I'm tweeting about marriage over on Twitter at Stu Gray. You can find me there, STUGRAY. And make sure you follow us in your favorite podcast player for more Stupendous Marriage episodes. We'll talk to you soon.